YouTube. Josie here, your pseudo athlete, artist, yoga vegan chick, here to say hi. How are you doing? I'm doing pretty good. Doing pretty good. Just got done dancing. 'Cause that's what I love. And I survived my show last night. It was actually a really good turnout considering it was really cold. We had a lot of people there. It was pretty awesome. I didn't get a very good video. Oh well. I was distracted. There was like every time I turned around, it was somebody else saying hi, you know? So I had someone ask me, like, why do you call yourself a pseudo athlete? It's like, well, because I'm really not. Well, I mean, I'm not an athlete in the sense that I don't play football, right? But I think when you exercise, typically on a regular basis, like daily, more than, let's say, half an hour every day, you're verging on athlete. I mean, it's like some days it's like I go and I dance for about 2 hours, and then I have like a short break to eat something, and then I'm going to an hour and a half yoga class after. And before I danced, I did my own yoga practice. It's like, so you calculate that out, I'm exercising like 1, 2, 3, maybe 5 hours some days. Some days it's not that much, but some days it's like 5 hours of and several hours of super intense. And it took years and years and years to work up to that. I mean, I remember. So if you're struggling to get fit, just start off slow and keep the goal in mind. Start off slow and keep the goal in mind. I was so out of shape at one point that when I started running, it was like I run a few steps, I walk a few steps, I run a few steps, I walk a few steps, I make it a mile, and I'm like ready to go home. And now I can run for like 5 or 6 straight miles. I used to run more than that. I don't typically do more than 5 or 6 miles when I run anymore, because I definitely am trying really hard not to hurt myself or overdo it. And I like to do exercise and sport that keeps my cortisol levels low, which is why the past year and a half or so I've leaned more towards the dancing, because you want to do sport and exercise that makes you happy. It doesn't ruin your day, it energizes your day, you know? Which is why I stopped training for a marathon. Which I was doing at one point. I was on a regular basis running 10, 11, 12 miles on a regular basis. But I don't really do that anymore, because I want to be fit for life. You know? I don't want to destroy my body so much that I can't do this anymore. But yeah, so that's why I call myself a pseudo athlete as opposed to an athlete. Anyway, I hope that you're having a beautiful day.